Guys, we have 4 Super Bowl rings on the set, 9 Super Bowl appearances. I mean, Teddy's carrying a lot of the weight on that. He's played in 5. That's the 4th most in Super Bowl history, by the way. But none of you have played in one in a year like this. It's just different. Teddy, how would you describe how impressive it is, not just to get to the Super Bowl, but to get to the Super Bowl in this year?
Yeah, first of all, congratulations to the NFL for putting on a season where there had to be multiple protocols, and we made it here. We've got 2 teams in the big game, but we talked about it all season, fellas, about mental toughness and what it would take to go through all of these protocols, to not be in the facility later in the year. We just dropped something.
The plants are excited, too. It's fine.
I mean, they spent Mondays and Tuesdays not being able to go into their facilities. So the most mentally tough team will win this championship, and that's been the Kansas City Chiefs, in my opinion. I mean, it helps that they were, here last year. They had a lot of continuity, but in my opinion, the most mentally tough team is going up against a team with probably one of the most mentally tough players of all time in Tom Brady, and that's what it takes to get this championship in this year, mental toughness.
Yeah, the most impressive thing to me about this entire season's got to be Tom Brady. He comes to a new team after 21 years in New England and takes this new team to the Super Bowl, and it didn't start smoothly. I mean, that week 1 performance against the Saints, his coach calls him out. People are giving up on them, even though everybody had picked them to get to the Super Bowl. And what does he do? He just steadily improves all season long, and now he's playing his best football. Okay, he's done it in the AFC, now he's doing it in the NFC. And I'll tell you what, I flew here from Boston to Tampa. A lot of people wearing Patriots gear on that plane chanting, "Let's go Brady," on that airplane. People believe, people around the country believe, and there's no doubt the people in Tampa, the people in that locker room believe. Incredible what he has done. One of the greatest athletes of all time in any sport.
I'm not surprised that these 2 teams are still here because of their coaches. These are veteran coaches, not some of these young pups that we're seeing in the league. So they know how to handle it. But I was so impressed by Bruce Arians, not because of the creative play calling or the no risky, no bisky that I can't stand. No, the fact that he sat back and said, you know what? This isn't working the way I wanted it to. I'm going to pull myself out of it and say, Tom Brady, you are the GOAT. You're the greatest of all time. Yeah. You and Leftwich, you guys figure it out. And that, to me, does he take credit for that? He should take credit for it. Because for him to step away and give it to Brady, that's when this team really started ascending. So hats off to him. And I am happy to see these veteran coaches here.
Yeah, it's the humility that he showed at the very highest level, which is a hard thing to do. And I think it's because there's a shared goal. And they knew that if they could get it together, they'd end up here where they wanted to be. It's a day where, I mean, y'all tell me, you remember it forever.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.